Let's fucking go, dude. I fucking told you, man. The legend of Taylor Heinicke continues. We win this because of Taylor Heinicke. The entire team played great. The defense showed up when they needed to. Scott Turner called his best game, but the legend of Taylor Heinicke continues, man, and it's just getting started. I told you, he's our guy moving forward. If you have any doubts in your mind, he just beat an undefeated team in their damn house, man. And don't get me wrong, we lived off the run game, as we should. All of the quarterbacks, what have I been saying? All of the quarterbacks we have on this team need a run game. And even though our offensive line sucks, which today, I mean, they did a good job today, but we also stuck with the run game. Scott Turner, this is what our team can look like when Scott Turner actually calls a good game. The mix of runs and passes in this game was great. And then I actually got really worried about it because even though we were doing such a good job in the time of possession, let's just shout out the time of possession here. Let me find this really fast. Team stats. So 1 second. Time of possession. We had the ball for 40 minutes and 24 seconds, and the Eagles had the ball 19 minutes and 36 seconds. All right. So time of possession, we killed it because of the run game, and Scott Turner finally called a good game. And then just Brian Robinson, wasn't phenomenal, but he was great. And when we needed him, he got those hard extra yards. And man, Scott Turner had me worried when we got down to the goal line. The one time we had the lead, I forget what the score was, but we ended up settling for a field goal because Heinicke got sacked there. And the thing is, like, Scott Turner, love what you did in this game. Love you committed to the run, and it opened up the pass for us. Everything was going good.
To be able to come in on the road and have a game like
I gotta pause this. So then we get down there and we have the lead, and we would love if we get another touchdown. It's like 27-14, but we have to settle for 3 there because all of a sudden now we're calling 2 pass plays at like the 2-yard line. We got down there from running the football, Scott. You learned, if anyone should know, you called the runs. We got down there because of the run game. Keep running the ball. So I got really worried, man. And I mean, our team fought nail and tooth or whatever this entire game, man. There's that Jamin Davis face mask, man. I feel really bad about that. If you're an Eagles fan, hey, man, I feel sorry for you on that one. That was some BS. But we had a BS pass interference call by Benjamin St. Juice. That was a bullshit call, man. And like the umpire, like the referee from the back judge or whatever you want to call him, he throws a flag when the play's 30 yards down the field, and the referee that's right there doesn't throw a flag. What type of bullshit is that? But I mean, hey, dude, that face mask by Jamin Davis. But hey, dude, what we seen today was a team that fought. We had a team. We looked like a real football team today. We looked like we had intensity, and my God, at halftime, right before halftime, what did we do? What did we do? We did something we never do, which is have urgency to score before halftime. Can you believe it? All year long, we would be ready to go into halftime, like with whatever score it is. We scored before halftime, and shout out to Joey Sly for the 58-yard field goal and the 55-yard field goal, man. There's something about this team right now. This is a great time for this to happen. I was going to say this is a measuring stick for our team. Even if we lost today, this was going to be a measuring stick for our team because we just beat the best team in the NFL. And last week we played the second best team in the NFL that just Kirk Cousins led. What were they? 8-1, 9-1 Vikings. They just beat the Bills at the Bills. We just played probably the two best teams in the NFL, and I thought we played pretty well. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still things we could improve upon, but I thought even Joey Sly was hitting field goals today. Dax Milne, even at the very end, the last punt that the Eagles had, Dax Milne got 10, 15 yards on that. Every single person had a hand in this. The interception by Derek Forrest, I mean, we can go on and on. But to me, Brian Robinson in the run game killed it. It's what won us this game. Scott Turner sticking with the run game won us this game. As much as I want to give credit to Heinicke for throwing that fucking dime down the right-hand side to Terry McLaurin, everybody, oh, he can't throw the ball. Man, if he wants to, he can do something with his arm. He can do something if he wants to. And then I got these dumbass motherfuckers going commando. I've never had to block somebody. I've never had to block somebody on YouTube. Not even on this YouTube channel, on my other YouTube. I've never blocked somebody, but I just blocked this dumbass motherfucker going commando because this dumbass motherfucker, I put him on blast multiple times on this channel, just showing his comments. He's so fucking... All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to stop that rant because I was getting heated, all right? But this dumbass motherfucker going commando... I put him on blast on this channel so many goddamn times of just dumbass shit that he says, and we're winning the game. We're in Philly, beating Philly, and he's still sitting here, oh, another fourth quarter interception by Taylor Heinicke. You want to hear your excuse? Dude, Taylor Heinicke has us in the game. There's no excuse. What excuse do you want? He's at the Eagles freaking field, beating them, shutting up their fans. Taylor Heinicke and this offense and just everyone on the team just went and shut up all the Eagles fans. Why don't our fans just shut up? Root for Taylor Heinicke. He's the guy. Is he perfect? No, but he shows you we can win. We can win. He's literally what I've been saying about Kirk Cousins this whole damn time, man. He stays healthy. Number one, he stays healthy. He can play. Carson Wentz isn't that bad. He's not terrible. But the thing is, he cannot stay healthy. So why would we even want to go put Carson Wentz back in when he cannot stay healthy? He's proven to us time and time again he can't stay healthy. It makes no goddamn sense, dude. And people up here just are oh, Taylor Heinicke's a backup. Well, whatever he is, he's our best shot to win. That's what I know. Nobody else on the team is better than him at playing quarterback at this very moment. And it shows. He just beat an undefeated team. Come on, man. People better. I mean, like I said, I already made the video weeks ago. That was your last chance on the official Heinicke Hummer. But you can get in the parade of Hummers. There's a parade of Hummers now, and you can get in one of the back ones. But I'm up front with Taylor Heinicke in the Taylor Heinicke Hummer. All right. So if you weren't already on the Heinicke Hummer, you can get in one of the back ones in the back. We're up front. All right. But man, I mean, what a game. And the thing is, just everything about this game, like, we looked like a real football team. Can you believe it? We scored early and often. What did we have, 20-some points in the first half? Or you know, something like that. And, man, just the third down conversions. How many third downs did we have? I remember in my notes, I'll get to my notes, I wrote all, you know, in this game, another thing that they do, which I guess is like a huge Monday night or like primetime game thing, is they always say, like, they have all these crazy stats, and I wrote all of them down. Trust me, I wrote all the stats that they had, like how many first downs or our third downs we converted, like 5 in a row. Or no, we had our first 5 drives were scoring drives or something like that. Insane, dude. Insane, man. And it was versus the Eagles, who have I think like the second best defense in the league. I mean, they are a good team. And Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback, but guess what? He doesn't have the Taylor Heinicke fucking clutch gene. He just doesn't. Taylor Heinicke has a clutch gene in that man, and Jalen Hurts doesn't have it. They already said, okay, so the Eagles are 8-0, right? Jalen Hurts has never had to come back and win a game from being down in his career. And guess what? He still hasn't fucking done it. Taylor Heinicke, that's all he lives off of, which is a blessing and a curse. Last week, we feel like we could have won, but also Taylor Heinicke should have had 1 minute and 50 seconds left in a timeout to just get a field goal. I made a poll. Most everybody was like, yeah, I think Taylor Heinicke in offense could go down and get a field goal with 1 minute 50 and a timeout. And like I said, if you look at our schedule coming up, this was the hardest team we're gonna play right here, and it was away. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the schedule. Well, I'm not gonna go through the schedule. I did that last video, but our schedule gets much easier from here. We just played the Vikings, who are a great team, and the Eagles, who was arguably the best team. So it only gets better from here. And I just saw the interview after the game with Taylor Heinicke. And the woman put him on the spot there, which I don't like. She was like, "Do you think you've done enough to stay as the starter?" And Taylor Heinicke is just what a class act. He said, "I'm not here to answer that. That's up to the coaches. If Wentz is the guy next week, hey, I'm my job is to be here and be ready when my number is called." So like he's just taking like, dude, that's the guy, man. That's the guy. What else do you need to see? What else do you need to see him? You don't need to see anything. He stays healthy. We don't have another option. I mean, come on, dude. So before I drag this one out, let me just go over some numbers really quick. Taylor Heinicke, 17 of 29, not great completion percentage, but 211 yards. Almost all of them were to Terry McLaurin. I mean, Terry McLaurin had 8 catches for 128 yards. 41-yard pass was his long. Taylor Heinicke did have the interception. He does have no touchdowns. Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson have rushing touchdowns. And also, how about the way to end the game, too? Not just that, we shit on these boys. We shit on these boys on the way out. When they try to do all that lateraling and shit, and then Casey Toohill picks it up and runs it for a touchdown just to run up the score on these boys. Let's go, man. This is the momentum we need at this time of the year. Let me read these notes. I got a lot of them, and we'll get out of here. But also, before I do this, yet again, Taylor Heinicke's numbers in this game, not extremely impressive, not crazy, but just the plays, the savvy, like veteran-like plays he did in this game. He literally won the game by taking a knee, and he got hit, and he knew right away. He baited them into hitting him, and they were dumb enough to fucking do it. He literally won the game by getting us that first down, dude. Come on, man. That's smart football. Also, earlier, there was a play where there was nothing happening. There was nothing open. And Taylor Heinicke just throws the ball down the middle of the field to, like, nobody. And everybody would be like, why did you throw the ball there? Because if he didn't throw the ball, they wouldn't have called the holding call or whatever on the Eagles. Because if he doesn't throw the ball in that direction, there's no reason to call that foul there, or for them to even look at it. But he throws the ball in that direction to get that penalty, man. This is smart, high-level shit. This guy can get better. The team can get better. If Scott Turner continues to play and call plays the way he did today, we can win. And we can win with a guy like Taylor Heinicke. He showed you he can throw the ball down the field. He can do whatever. Now, let me get into these notes because I got a lot of them. A hold starts us at the 8 when the first kickoff. They run in the trustway, so we get a 15-yard penalty. They go to Taylor. They get to Taylor, and he fumbles, and the Eagles recover. It looked like it was about to be a long night. I'm sure you guys thought that. The Eagles just run the ball up the middle 3 times for a touchdown. The run game is starting to work. Some keep with it is what I wrote. Gibson in for a rushing touchdown. We need to keep doing this. Strong run game and quick passing game and keep the clock running, keep the defense fresh. Literally what we did. Literally what we did. There was a few times where I got upset that the offense did everything they could and they let the defense let the Eagles score. But I mean, man, they held their own too. This was a complete team win. This is what the team looks like when they're playing football, like real football. The Eagles are going to hurry up against our defense. Tackling on the outside has been an issue. They called a screenplay perfectly when we blitzed. They knew we were going to blitz. St. Juice has the most perfect coverage, and they throw a flag on it. I didn't like that call. Norwell, oh my God, I'll have to go back and make another video about this. Andrew Norwell, we call like a screen, and we call a screen throw to Terry McLaurin, and if you watch the playback, oh my God, it'll make you want to throw up, dude. But Andrew Norwell, he's just shows up and acts like he's doing, like, he's so far behind the play, like he put in no effort. Like Terry McLaurin needs blockers, and he's just like so far behind, lagging behind, slow, just doesn't have the effort. Like, dude, get him out of there if he's not going to try, man. We got to at least be able to find somebody that can try, dude. It makes you want to throw up, dude. I'll show you guys this play at some other time. Heinicke is smart, and he throws the ball. Talked about that. The mix of the run and pass is great right now. 3rd and 1, and we cannot get it running. We get a delay a game on 4th down. I don't like the call there. We're in somebody else's house. It's loud. And I understand Scott Turner wants to call this long developing, like, toss the ball for the 4th and 1, but it's like we get to delay a game because everyone's not in the right spot and stuff. It's loud. We're on the road, like in an undefeated team's place, like, and you're calling these long developing play. I don't know. I just didn't like the call, but either way, we overcame it. Every time we blitz, there's someone wide open easily. Derek Forrest has a great interception. I mean, man, that guy stepped up in this game big. Big play to Curtis Samuel on the 3rd down, and Curtis Samuel yet again had a big night, man. That guy has been a great addition. Of course, we were all over him for last year. It is him not being healthy last year, but I mean, man, that guy's had a pretty good year for us. Bad snap, and Heinicke throws away. Oh my God, yet again, dude. So, admittingly, this was a high snap, and Carson Wentz, that wouldn't have been a high snap for him, but Taylor can get the ball and is smart enough to throw it away and not lose 20 yards on the play. Like, that's something Wentz just wouldn't do. Like, of course, it'd have to be a huge-ass over-the-head snap for him to not get it because he's so tall, but I mean, dude, that's something that Wentz just wouldn't have done, dude. Like, come on, be honest. Another clutch throw to Terry on 3rd down. 4th and 1, and Samuel blasts his way running through. I love that play. He just took the ball and got that 1 yard. We need to run the football, man. We are dominating time of possession. We are really sticking with the run, and look what happens. Brian Robinson has a touchdown. 16 plays, 86 yards. Gibson gets hurt when he goes down, but he came back. Take your goddamn hands off. Oh yeah, so when Gibson, this irked me. When Gibson got hurt and he's laying on the side, on the Eagles side, Ron Rivera comes walking over from our sideline, and he has his hands in his pockets like he's taking his time and shit. Dude, like, show some fucking respect. Take your hands out of your pockets and, like, get over there, dude. Like, he's, like, strolling with his hands in his pockets because it's cold. I'm sure it is cold, man. But, dude, like, your homie's out there cold and he's hurt. Like, at least take your hands out of your pockets and, like, get over there. He's like strolling over there with his hands in his pockets. Like, dude, just looks unprofessional to me. Like, he doesn't care. Most time of possession in the first half against the Eagles since 2001. Heinicke is handling this last possession before half with 1 minute left with the most urgency we've seen all year. Joey Sly with a 58-yard field goal before half. First time all year the Eagles are trailing at halftime. The Eagles come out and go 3 and out. Kendall Fuller with a big stop. Everybody had their hands in this game, and it was great. Heinicke, QB sneak for 3rd down. Huge pass to McLaurin for 42 yards on the right side. 30 minutes of time of possession to 7 minutes for the Eagles. Heinicke is sacked on 3rd down, and we need to take the field goal there. 5 straight scoring drives for the Commanders. Our team has an intensity I haven't seen all year. Defense is letting the Eagles move down the field. They give up a touchdown. Heinicke throws deep to Terry, and it's picked. And this is the thing. I don't blame the one to, like, they would, at this time, it was 3rd and 2, and Heinicke and the team, they're saying, well, let's keep our foot on the gas pedal. Let's try, like, it's 3rd and 2. They're going to probably try to stop the short pass game. So let's try to give Terry a shot. It ended up not being a good shot, and it was intercepted or whatever. I understand the want to, like, keep you're beating an 8-0 team. You cannot just always keep playing safe. But they're in that situation. I mean, hindsight's 2020. But man, I just go for the 2 yards there, man. That's just too much of a gamble in my opinion. But I still, like, I don't hate the decision. I'm not gonna sit here and nitpick this decision like some people did. Oh, there's Heinicke throwing another interception. It was like a punt. It sucks, but it was like a punt. He threw it far down the field. It was 3rd and 2. They're trying to keep their foot on the gas pedal. They're trying to just beat this team that no one else could beat. I understand the momentum. They wanted to keep the momentum going. I get it, but I just think it was the wrong call. The defense needs to make a stop here. Jamin Davis grabs the face mask, and Goddard fumbles it, and we get it back. Like I said, that even me being a Commanders fan, that sucks for the Eagles fans. I feel for you for that. Heinicke with bad mechanics. He's jumping and throwing on a screen pass. Sometimes I just feel like Heinicke is just too much of a gamer, and he gets too focused into just the game, and like forgets like the mechanics of like just throwing the ball and stuff. Because like on this play, he's like jumping and throwing. He's like running and jumping and throwing. It's just like just plant your feet and throw the ball, man. Joey Sly, 55-yard field goal. I mean, Joey Sly that was just the extra cherry on top we needed in this game was Joey Sly. If he missed those 2 field goals, yeah, this is, we needed him, and he came through. The offense did so much. We need more. The defense has stopped some more times. The Eagles get a huge pass, and then the wide receiver fumbles it. Run the ball, please. 3rd down, and we get it. 3rd down, and we get it. But there's a pass interference call. That was some bullshit call too at the end there, where they called on Jahan Dotson for like blocking, but that was some bullshit. Defense needs one more stop. Montez Sweat with a sack came through when we needed him. Eagles try to fake the kick, but it was because it was going to be blocked. We got a penalty. Heinicke takes a knee, and they hit him, and they get a 15-yard penalty to end the game, and we end the game with a defensive touchdown. And wow, what a game! I don't know, man. I mean, dude, let's just be honest. If Heinicke came out here and threw 3 interceptions, or how about if Heinicke came out here and put the numbers up that Kirk Cousins just put up when Kirk Cousins threw like 1 touchdown and like 2 interceptions or something like that. His stats weren't the best, but him and his team beat the Bills at the Bills' house. If Heinicke came in here and threw 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, my God, all these people would be sitting there. Heinicke's trash. Get him out of there. This or that. But now it's just like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna say, man? Like, just admit it. If you liked Carson Wentz, just admit it. Just admit it and get over it. And then come to root. We need to stop infighting as a fan base. We need to stop fighting, just arguing with each other. Like, clearly we have a guy that everybody likes. Everybody likes. He tries his fucking heart out. He's pretty damn good. Not perfect. Can definitely get better, but so can the rest of the entire team. If they just come together and work as a team, you see what happens today. Just start rooting for the damn team, man. Carson Wentz cannot stay healthy. Don't sit here and think that he's the answer moving forward. I would rather see anyone else than Carson Wentz for the fact that he cannot stay healthy. So why invest in someone who was not going to be there for you? That's the number one reason. One of the reasons why I loved Kirk Cousins. He stayed healthy. And then since Kirk Cousins, how many quarterbacks have we had? And now Taylor Heinicke has a winning record for our team. And we've played some really hard teams. And he has a winning record. How many other quarterbacks for us, besides, like they said, Alex Smith was 11-5 when he got hurt? How many other? Those are the only 2 quarterbacks we've had that have had winning records, I'm pretty sure. So just stop all the infighting. Let's just admit whatever you want to call Taylor Heinicke, whatever, but he's the best option for us now. He's the guy who stays healthy. He's the guy who can scramble. He's the guy people gravitate towards. And look what our team did today when the coaching is much better. Yeah, great team win. This is a long video, so I'll leave it here. Let me know what you guys think about the game. See you in the next one. Peace.